What's up guys, Hbox here again, also still out of town, but I have my phone with me here and I wanted to make a follow-up video to what we went over in our last news update about this Multiversus game that Warner Bros. And what appears to be apparently NetherRealm are developing. Some updates on that is that there hasn't been any hard confirmation that it is NetherRealm exactly who's making the game, but right now that's the rumor. That hasn't been fully confirmed. But the reason I wanted to make this video is because I have had, I guess, the fortune of being in contact with various people whose names I will not mention, but various people who were all telling me the same thing about this game in terms of what they heard. Now, if it's one person just riffing, you know, complete rando who I've never heard of, riffing and telling me this and that about the game, I'm not going to believe them. But when their information correlates with two other people's correlation, I think it's safe enough to say that I think I have a soft confirm on some aspects of this game. So again, I'll let you guys know this. Take this video with a grain of salt, and you think it'll be false or wrong. But I'm letting you know right now what I've been confirmed by, you know, with multiple people telling me. I mean, and that's got to be a big smoking gun. So I'll let you know what I heard, and then once it all comes to fruition, we'll see how accurate or wrong I was. But here we go. The first thing I have heard from multiple people of this game is that it will indeed be cross-platform. This game will be able to basically be played across, you know, platform of your choice. I think whether it's, you know, I assume PC and PS5 at least. I have no information which consoles it's on, but I have been now told by multiple people that it is cross-platform. So online play should be achievable regardless of what system you're on. That's a big thing, especially considering with Nick All-Stars, that wasn't a feature that was fledged out, and a lot of people just ended up playing it on PC for the competitive scene, and a lot of people probably sort of lost the chance to be part of that competitive scene. So cross-platform is a very important thing. The second thing that I heard is that because Warner Brothers has a very, very large budget, they're sort of taking the approach of other very popular competitive games nowadays and actually making it free to play. That's right. I've now been told by multiple sources, not just one person, but multiple people, that this game is actually free to play. And now that's also a pretty big deal, because that means the profit of the game is probably going to come in microtransactions, downloadable skins. But you know, this isn't the first time we see a game be free to play and be massively successful. I guess Fortnite is the first one that comes to mind, you know, and shows that a business model like that is completely obtainable and achievable. And there's been countless other number of games that are, you know, free to play, free to download, and you know, have no problem at all. So yeah, having a free to play platform fighter with an IP that is as far reaching as Warner Brothers, that's very exciting. You know, they can add in more characters than almost any other like company. So having that all accessible, you know, as long as you have any console or a PC that can run it, is very, very exciting in my humble opinion. So again, one, cross-platform, two, the fact that it is apparently going to be free to play, and three, this one goes along with it being free to play. I mentioned that Warner Brothers does have a very large, massive budget, and so because of that, and bigger budget means they can pay voice actors. That's right. I have now heard from multiple people that voice-overs and voice acting will be in the game. Apparently for all the characters that are included, because it would be weird to have voice acting for only one character, or two, or three, or 10, but not have it for the other 20, 30, 100, however many characters are going to be in this game. And that is huge. I mean, you have to imagine, like, if the first leak was true, you know, and you have Shaggy and Gandalf and Tom and Jerry, well, Tom and Jerry don't have voice actors, but you know, Gandalf and Shaggy, reaching out to both of those people, like, that's not an easy task to reach out back to those people and say, hey, we're making a game, can we get your voice again, or the rights to it at least. So it's really, really cool. I have no idea if they're going to have the voice actors re-recording stuff or taking previous lines from the movies or the shows, but that's a big deal. And as we saw with Nick All-Stars, people really want voice acting in the game. So it just feels a little bit empty without it. So just having those two things in it already, that is a very, very huge deal. So those are the first three things that I wanted to mention because I've now been able to like cross-confirm it. Again, maybe all those people are listening to one other person who just completely talking crap or talking a bunch of BS out of their mouth. But I'm gonna take the benefit of the doubt here. We're bored. We want more platform fighters. We want more stuff. I'm gonna take the benefit of the doubt, and I'm gonna say that I think it's a pretty likely at this point that those three things, cross-platform, voiceover, free-to-play, are gonna be in it. So yeah. Again, that's what I've heard as of now. I also was able to find out some information about some characters that are in the game. Now, one of these I have known for a long time, but you know, I thought it was just like this makes no sense at all. Why would that be the case? But it's telling again when the information matches up. You know what I mean? It's very telling that's the case. So my speculation is that first off, Batman is a likely contender to be in this game. I didn't see a lot of media outlets posting about it, but I've now been able to like sort of bounce back and realize, okay, yeah, this might be the case. And again, I wish I could like show you like screen grab the information, but I literally can't. All I'm telling you is I'm confirming that both people told me the same thing. So Batman. Interesting. Very, very interesting for a character that might be in the game. And there's an article going around by, I think it was Games World, I'm not too sure where it is. There's an article that's going around that was saying they're considering making it free to play. And I found out that today. So maybe the same people were in contact with them. And that article mentioned another thing that I cross-referenced with another few people. So it's all coming together. And from what I understand now, one of the characters is going to be a featured active NBA athlete from Space Jam. This is already getting to be a very bonkers game territory, you know what I mean? Like I said in the previous video, there is no shortage of what they can put into it. So, you know, you take that as you will. But, you know, if we're talking Batman, right? And we're talking Space Jam, that's already crazy enough, you know what I mean? But that's to me that's already pretty nuts. Anyway, that's what I've heard of the game, and you know, honestly, if that's what it is so far, I'm really excited about it because it seems like Nick All-Stars really gave us like a taste of what devs who really care about the scene can produce. They can make a really solid game that's like almost has everything. But now, of course, Warner Brothers with this newfound IP, it looks like they're going full Monty into it and wanting to get the exact same amount of pull and excitement for it that Nick All-Stars got, and with, of course, all the new IP that they can include. I have no idea as to how the game will handle. I'm hoping to get more information about that. But as of right now, that is the information that I have. So, yeah, we'll keep you guys updated if there's any more information that is leaked out. But as of now, you know, thank you for watching. Let me know if you have any ideas or questions in the comments that are things you might have heard, and maybe I'll cover it in the next video. So yeah, Multiversus, it's a real thing, it's coming, and you might see, you know, LeBron James punching Batman in the face. All right.